Thanks, gentlemen. And yeah, we will unconference now. I don't know if Jeff, have you figured this internet thingy out here, or? Perfect. And yeah, so we have a little bit more of a participant-driven thing here, where everybody can come up with ideas and we jam a bit. Okay, Jeff, what is this unconference thing? Can you explain me what's going on?
Yes. So we've been doing that with the Lightning Hack Days, the format, and the unconference is, don't drop it please, it's brand new basically. So we do have 2 rooms downstairs that are in the hackspace area that are completely open and free to use. And the idea right now is that you individually have a chance to create a bit of your own schedule, your own program. If you feel like there's something missing on the schedule that you want to talk about, or something you would like to present, maybe to a couple people, some idea you want to discuss, this afternoon is a good idea to do that. And in order to do it, usually people can just come up and pitch it for a minute or 2. We write it down, and later we can see, depending on how much interest there is, to give you a certain slot, and we'll just assign you to one of the rooms. And then basically everything is kind of self-organized. So you have to take care that your session is announced and that you get a couple of people together. This sort of gives you some exposure right now. And I guess before...
Just a little announcement. At 1 o'clock we have the solution stage opening with Alan Bitz and Ben Ark. And then we have at 1:30 we have the workshop rooms opening. And yeah.
Yeah, and I was just going to say, we have a bunch of workshops happening, like actually a lot of workshops. So just to make you aware, maybe you can go over the workshops that are already happening, just briefly announce it again, so you get an idea, or like a better idea, if what you would like to talk about is possibly already there.
Yeah, I was also thinking we could do kind of like a startup pitch kind of thing, where you guys pitch us out your most ridiculous Lightning or Bitcoin projects, and we'll write it down on the board, and maybe we do a workshop on it. Why not, right?
Right. So, Light Rider, what we got? Only the red ones.
So we have the first one is running a Bitcoin node in the voltage room starting at 1:30 p.m. And we have also wallets and backups in the, what's the name of this room? Digital room.
Yeah.
Also at 1:30, and then we have in workshop number 3, how to create Salvadoran legal corporate structures to operate from El Salvador worldwide. Also starting at 1:30. Then we have how to issue NFC cards with your own node, hosted by me, for example.
So we brought a bunch of spare cards, and
we have 100 of these NFC cards with us, so if you come to the workshop or if you see us running around, then hit us up and we give you a NFC card. You can write your own LN URL, withdraw link on it, and then you can also pay at Beer Tap. Then we have reducing friction when acquiring Bitcoin, also at 2:15 p.m. and hands-on seed signer workshop, also at 2:15 p.m. So, building LN-based IoT systems at 3 p.m. and script and simplicity also at 3 p.m. and current hardware recommendations to scale up a Lightning node by Mr. OpenArms also at 3 p.m. So, should I really just read this list?
No, okay, so you get it basically. There's more workshops. Is anybody here who would like to have like a session, a discussion, an impromptu workshop, anything on any topic? Then yeah, just please, I guess like line up here on that side, and everybody gets a chance to come on stage, say something for a minute or two. We write you down and see, and hopefully so take like a minute to basically pitch what you want to talk about or what you want to do, and then the actual session is going to happen later. Right. We just want to collect ideas right now. So don't be shy, come on up please.
Hey everyone, so very quickly, my name is Julian and I am the CEO and co-founder of a company called Apollo. We're pretty new. We've launched like a month ago, so I'm sure most of you don't know about us yet. But quick intro is, why do we build Apollo? It's because internet search kind of sucks and it's getting worse. So I'm sure many of you are aware that like Google search is kind of degrading over time. You probably increasingly need to append Reddit and Quora to searches you're making. And basically, it's getting harder to separate signal from noise in search generally, and also specifically in the world of Bitcoin. And so, we built Apollo to kind of step into the breach and help Bitcoiners educate other Bitcoiners about, first and foremost, Bitcoin products and services. So, what is Apollo? Right now, it is a marketplace for reviews of Bitcoin products and services by Bitcoiners for Bitcoiners. So you can sign up, review your favorite exchanges, wallets, nodes, anything at heyapollo.com. And the better the review is, the more other people in the community like it, the more they'll upvote it, and they will be sending you sats in doing so. So the whole thing is built on Lightning.
So what do you... Did you just want to introduce that, or do you want to do like a session?
Yeah, I'm like shilling the company right now, yeah.
Okay. But do you want to do like a session where you like run people through the project?
But we're looking for feedback from early users. So if anybody is interested, curious about the project in general, or wants to check it out and
so it's like it would be demo of Apollo.
Demo of Apollo, yeah.
Okay. For what's like, how much time do you think you need?
We could do it in half an hour.
Okay.
Yeah.
How about you do like kind of like help people go through some projects that you could review in real time there?
Sorry,
to review projects and like in person basically.
Yeah.
It could be part of a nice session, like what makes a good review.
Yeah, exactly. And we can talk about, I mean, we have some ideas, right, about what a great product review is going to look like, but we're also open-minded and getting feedback from users all the time. So we'd love to hear from anybody.
So it's about product reviews? Yep. Okay. Okay, thank you.
Cool.
All right, who's up next? Who got some project ideas? Hey, maybe is it possible to do a workshop on like just like an imaginary project?
You can do any workshop you want, yeah?
Really?
If you think there is need for another one?
I don't know.
You can also just discuss about something.
I mean, if you want to have a discussion about a certain topic, that's also cool. You don't have to like have a working product or anything. Go for it, Richard.
Hi everybody, thanks so much Jeff for setting this up. My name is Richard, founder of Bitcoin Runners and co-founder of Lightning Piggy. This is a piggy here, Lightning Piggy. It's a piggy bank for kids. I've got a little script here prepared because I have a habit of waffling on, so tried to keep this pitch short and sweet. So, sorry it's scripted. I'm excited to present Lightning Piggy, an electronic cash piggy bank for children that accepts Bitcoin sent over Lightning, while displaying the amounts saved in Satoshis. Our vision is to make Sats a saving standard for every child. We plan to use this educational platform to inspire future generations, not only to save in Satoshis, but also to learn to code and to build in a free and open source way. From an early age, we're programmed to think in fiat terms, dependent upon our respective cultural upbringing. In many parts of the world, our first encounter with money is when the tooth fairy visits, followed by being gifted a piggy bank that gets filled with pocket money for doing good deeds. Thank you. This money is rapidly losing its purchasing power, and therefore it is useless at storing value. At the moment, 14 years since the discovery of Bitcoin, there isn't a fun, child-friendly way for kids to stack sats and to watch their savings grow. To accelerate adoption, and we need to have the tools and resources available for Bitcoiners of all ages. Lightning Piggy will, for the first time, bring the adoption of Bitcoin to young people in a real and meaningful way. It opens the door to STEM subjects, learning opportunities via affordable homeschool development kits, and encourages the use of one's imagination and creativity through design and building. So I'd like to shout out to we have a co-founder of this project, Black Coffee. He's not here, unfortunately. He's in Wales. And the thing we're looking for right now is character artists, people who can design characters that could be, well, it will be, Lightning Piggy will be a character, and we hope he will have a family of friends with different personalities that will inspire kids of all ages to get involved. So thank you.
Thank you very much.
All right, thank you. I wrote down, so basically it's a demo and some artistic brainstorming in that matter?
Yeah, with the character artists, if there's some people with character artist skills or web development as well, we can sit down and brainstorm some ideas for different personalities of a piggy. And if anybody is interested in this project, maybe supporting it for children, providing resources to help spread the word and to get into schools, then we would also like to hear from you too.
For the character art, we could probably try to use like these AI image generator stuff to do some brainstorming as well.
Right, that would be awesome, yeah. It'd be great at this stage. This is part of a Bolt.fun competition, which is going to climax early in December. So time is short to get the MVP product out the door. So we're going to get the piggy up and running. We've got a little display to install in this particular piggy. So if we can get some images, animations together in the next few weeks, that would be amazing. Okay.
Awesome work.
Cheers.
Thank you.
Thanks so much.
Hey. Woo. So before the room is completely empty, I'm Dennis, I'm from Germany. I used to work for a neobank fintech startup that tried to sell people the concept of a neobank that bridges you onto crypto, and then we wanted to found our own bank, and obviously that didn't work, so now we're bankrupt, so now we're rebranding as Bitvala as a full self-custodial service, and we're trying to think the whole neo-banking or be your own bank system from the crypto rails backwards, so basically offering you a self-custodial wallet, and then you can basically Lego your own banking products around them. I'm not here to shill. I'm here to get challenged the fuck out, and I want to leave the room crying and be shattered to bits, and you can pour all your hate against people that buy Ethereum and that have bank accounts. Channel that in my direction so I can be better prepared for the next pitch. That's my pitch for the event, for the workshop. Thanks, guys.
So you're asking, like, you're saying people should challenge you. Why?
Yes, I want to be verbally kicked in the nuts as many times as hard as you guys can.
Why NFTs are a bad idea? Why Ethereum
exactly.
is a bad
I
idea.
love NFTs.
Hi. Hi, my name is Niklas. I'm the general partner of Infinita VC. I live in the startup city of Prospera in neighboring Honduras. Have you ever heard the quote, "They promised us flying cars, but all we got was 140 characters"? Right, so that speaks to a real problem, right? We're not innovating enough in the world of atoms. We've seen loads of innovation in the world of bits. Bitcoin is no exception. It's great. It's, I think, the greatest innovation in recent history and in the world of bits. But how can we use that to unleash innovation in the real world? How can we disrupt the world of atoms and like send probes to Mars, have nanotechnology, biotechnology to enhance our bodies, and build real-world structures that, create better living environments? That's my key question. How can we use the power of Bitcoin to unleash that innovation? So I would love to do a workshop and think together how we can do that.
Okay, now somebody took my pen away. Can you give me like a summary of like what?
Sorry?
Could you just give me a summary, like 3-word summary of like what I can write down?
What's the name of your...
Unleash technological progress.
I like it. Unleash.
So unleash
Yes.
technological progress. So it's basically like workshop / discussion kind of thing, yeah?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I really resonate with that because I really, I watched Back to the Future and I really wanted to have like a, the hoverboard, right? Have you seen Back to the Future? Yeah, so they had this hoverboard, and I'm like, oh my God, I want that hoverboard so much. And then what happened? There's a hoverboard with wheels on it. Like, what's that about? That's not a hoverboard. That's not my hoverboard. Come on, next.
So I'm Luna. I'm the host of a Spanish Bitcoin podcast since 2018, and I've been lately very vocal about value for value. I believe I have analyzed everything that is out there in the market and that you can use, and I use it on an everyday basis. No, so I would like to do a workshop that I can explain if somebody, like, it could be called How to Value for Value. I am ready to explain if you are any kind of content creator. It doesn't matter what, writing, images, podcast, anything, video. I think that I can guide you of how to start value for value. And also I would love if we could think with some other people, what are we missing? Because there is some gaps to be filled, and I believe it could be interesting.
Value for value, let's go.
Yeah, thank you.
Hello? Okay. Hey guys, so my name is Michael Blankenship. I became a Bitcoiner a few years ago, and I've been really trying to find how I and a friend of mine can really deliver value. I'm not even sure if this is like the right platform to do this, but basically him and I are building a company doing Bitcoin remittance from the US to Mexico, and this has been tried before in other times. Other cryptocurrencies have tried to do this as well. We think we've found a way to do it. The time is right. Fees have never been lower. And basically, we're looking to talk to people to sort of shred apart our idea, similar to this guy, I think, and also investors. So we're pretty early, and I'm quitting my Silicon Valley tech job. He just left Snapchat. So we're trying to build this product, looking to have that idea like heavily interrogated and maybe find some investors while we're here.
Very nice.
I guess we can call that, Bitcoin remittance. That works.
Yeah, okay, thank you.
Bitcoin remittance, let's go. Moving money across borders.
Hello, my name is Dennis Faciliotis. I'm the founder of South Carolina Emerging Technology Association and also South Carolina Blockchain. About a month ago, early September, I was part of a delegation. We brought our South Carolina State Treasurer to El Salvador following an appropriation received to create a digital currency literacy program. As part of that, we discovered that the first ever production of El Salvadoran bourbon-style whiskey has been created by a distillery in the western part of the country. It's got quite a history. If you have a moment, go to our Twitter site. I announced the acquisition of the remaining inventory of 100 individually numbered anniversary edition of the Bitcoin law. And it's a very unique project. It really is a grassroots project. It includes all of the basic elements of El Salvador. It really speaks to the to the nature of the industriousness and the obviously the this is the first time I've done this, so excuse me a second. But to the resilience of the population here, and the emergence of new businesses that are growing in El Salvador. We auctioned 2 of the bottles, actually 3 of the bottles, in Charleston at the South Carolina Blockchain Conference, which we held in the first part of October. We received a beginning bid of $450 for that first bottle, and then the following night, afternoon, prior to Caitlin Long's keynote, we received $700 bids on those projects. So this is a very unique project. There are actually 101 bottles that were produced. Number 00 of 100 is being reserved for President Bukele. This is a project that is being designed along with in cooperation with the business with the Small Business Administration of El Salvador, the Minister of Small Business, Paul Steiner, and it's a very unique animal. We have several bottles that we're auctioning as part of a project and fundraiser for Me Premier Bitcoin. One of the bottles is at the booth right now. I'm hoping by now, actually all of them over there so they can be seen. And we will be auctioning some of those bottles. Last night, I got a.
What's the proposal for the? So we're just pitching, or do you have like a proposal for a session? Do you
I'm sorry.
Drink some whiskey at your workshop?
So are you going to like bring a bottle and everybody drinks it?
No, this is for developing a small business in El Salvador.
Yeah, but I mean, so what's the idea for a session? Like, what do you want to do?
I'm sorry, I'm hard of hearing. So.
What do you want to do as a workshop or a session, or was it just you just generally wanted to do a quick pitch?
I want to share with everybody what we're doing. Obviously, number one,
okay.
But as an additional concept, I have a vision of one bottle, one Bitcoin that could be used as an economic development program and create a venture capital fund, to develop and be used for projects in El Salvador. Essentially one bottle, one Bitcoin, one state, one department of El Salvador.
So I got this flask
great.
from Bolt Observer, and there's liquid. It's called Liquid Ops.
Thank you.
It's kind of empty, so I'm down for some whiskey.
Okay, we got some more contestants.
Hey, I'm a Bitcoin dad. I have a podcast called the Bitcoin Dad Pod. And I am really interested in educating people about the economic reasons why Bitcoin might be good for them, and also the technologies that Bitcoin relies on, how to use it in your own life, how to protect yourself from all of these malignant technological social forces we have to contend with every day. So at 1:30, I've got a workshop about offline seed generation in a reasonably secure, reasonably safe environment. This is a workshop about understanding the difference between hot and cold wallets, about dealing with the most evil attack in Bitcoin, which is the compromised entropy of seed generation. There's a nightmare scenario where a very popular wallet, I'm not alleging this is true, this is an example. Imagine there's a popular wallet, lots of people are using it, they've been using it for 10 years, and on the 11th year, it turns out the creator of this wallet had actually deterministically programmed the entropy of every wallet that was created using this software. And so after 10 years of use, they sweep every wallet, everyone's Bitcoin disappears. Well, how do we protect against that? We generate our own seed entropy in a reasonable setup that's accessible to anybody with a computer and a USB stick, and some dice or coins or cards. And I'm going to show you how to do this, and hopefully people will find it useful so that we can start producing our own entropy, relying on fewer sources of trust in creating Bitcoin wallets. So check it out, downstairs, digital room.
Okay, so that workshop is 1:30 today. That's right. And the other thing, did you want to do something else on Bitcoin education, or?
Oh, no, I was
that's just your background.
So the workshop is called Wallets and Backups. It's in the digital room.
Wallets and Backups. Thanks.
Thank you. Okay, this looks like that's it so far. Thank you. We got, Oh, one more. Oh, I'm sorry.
Last one, is that okay?
Spot. I'm sorry. Okay.
Keep it coming.
Hi, I'm Ben. I'm the finance manager at an education technology company called Microverse, so not Metaverse, but Microverse. And we're an international remote software developer school. So students go through our program. It takes about 9 to 12 months. And then they get a job above $1,000 USD. They start to pay back their obligation to our company. So it's an outcomes-based education model. And the idea is that it's the future of work, and it's opening up, talent is everywhere, but opportunity is not. So we're a Series A-backed company. We have about 900 students currently going through the program, students paying us back from all kinds of different countries. And what I want to understand is if Lightning could be a solution for some of our operational challenges. So I really want to get input from, I'm not a technical person, I'm the finance side of things. So it'd be great to understand if this could solve some of our problems, such as our students paying us back. Right now, we have students paying from Venezuela, Madagascar, Syria. We have like 8 to 9 different payment platforms that we use. And then beyond that, as part of our business model, we use what's called an income share agreement. So again, once they get a job is once they start paying. But part of that comes with challenges of transparency, security, and then also with our model, since we don't have those cash flows up front, what we've been doing is we've been pooling these ISAs into, let's say, pools of 100 different students and selling them off to third-party investors. So my feeling is that there's also an opportunity there to use blockchain technology or Lightning to facilitate that liquidity that can be used for our working capital. So I hope that makes sense, and I hope this is the platform for something like that. But
so what's like what would be a catchy title for going into detail? If you
something related to education technology.
Electrifying education. How about that?
Say again?
Electrifying education.
There you go.
With Lightning Network.
Okay. And yeah, I look forward to getting feedback on our business model. So thank you.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, sure. Okay. Keep them coming.
All right. What's up?
So just give me 1 second. Like in the back of your head, we already have like, what do we have for? 1, 2, 3, 4. We have like 8 sessions. We do have plenty of space for that. Just the challenge is just going to be how to communicate it to other people, especially the ones that are not in this room right now. So if you wanna, we're gonna write it down a bit nicer and add some times. I think that's the best way. But we kind of rely on like spreading the word a bit. So if you want to like take a photo and put it in a Telegram or tweet about it, then that's probably the best way for people to find these additional sessions. Sorry, so go for it.
Put it in the Telegram channel.
So there's no guarantee people are going to come. So you kind of have to take care that people know about it yourself, right? Because there's a lot of other stuff going on. So sorry. Go for it.
So this isn't very fleshed out, and don't throw tomatoes yet. But I think I've thought of a way to do risk-free yield. I've been to Bitcoin Beach. Yes. Don't throw tomatoes yet, brother. I've been to Bitcoin Beach, and obviously they have the community down there, Chimbera and all the boys down there. But I was thinking it would be cool to incentivize someone who doesn't make very much money to save more Bitcoin. And the way they could do it is maybe Chimbera could verify that someone isn't double dipping, but they could get matched with somebody else who's willing to match their savings. And so they could share their XPub with the person that's going to match their savings, so the person can see if any funds ever move, and if they do, they can stop matching their savings. But otherwise, they'll continue to match them up to a certain amount per week or per month, and the person in El Salvador isn't giving up any control whatsoever. That's it.
Okay, so you also want to have like a discussion about that and try to develop on that idea?
I'm sorry?
So you would like to have like a discussion on it and like talk to people about this idea, kind of?
Sure.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, great.
What do you think?
I mean, we're not here to, we're just here to collect ideas so people can do it later.
There it is.
Thank you. Oh. Okay, great. I think, so we're just gonna assign some times. We have 2 workshop rooms downstairs. I think it's enough for today. And we're gonna write this on one side of the board and just put up the board, I guess, like somewhere people can see it. So if you stick around for a couple of minutes, this isn't gonna take long. We can kind of do a little schedule and have it ready.
As far as I know, the workshop rooms are occupied, but there is also a room called Bitcoin Beach, maybe.
They are occupied for us.
No, but there's...
No, there's 2 small workshop rooms downstairs that are reserved.
Ah, okay.
And there's also a hacker area, and I think it doesn't look like we're going to need a...
So workshop room number 1 and number 2, or...?
No, it's not on the list.
Okay.
Some of that whiskey,
Maybe you should do another workshop for ideas for Light Rider videos.
Yeah, we have it. We do have two sides. Yeah, and we take a. They figure it out.
Assign times, then take 2 pictures and put it in the Telegram channel.
Ah, okay, yeah, that works.
I'm not sure they're having the checking out session, so just ask them. I mean, this Unconference thing, I'm not fully in charge there, okay? And you're doing education?
Yeah, I'm going to explain it right, but we have a company, we have students all over the world, but like some of our challenges are to get those actual students to pay us back, like they pay us back. Some pay via cryptocurrency, but it's like they'll send Litecoin to some random things, get paid via PayPal, some people can hook up their bank account, so that's one challenge. And then the other challenge is that we're based out of the US, so we have a contract, essentially with the C Corp in Delaware, which is really not enforceable, so the idea is if that's on the blockchain. I don't know, again, I'm not a technical person either, but is there a way to make it more secure, more transferable, so that people on the blockchain can, or so that outside people can feel more comfortable with these contracts? And then the third piece is the working capital piece, which is almost like I see it like almost a DeFi product where we pull, so we have these cash flows coming in, but they trail. So what we've done is, right, so we pulled them and we sell them at a discount, especially at our stage, because we're startup. We provide a return to investors, 15 to 20%. Okay. But right now we have to like go to individual investors or
okay, so we've basically just assigned times in chronological order. Oh, sorry. And just to go over it again, we're gonna take a picture and post it, and maybe you can like tag some people you think are useful. Or like 2 p.m. is Apollo, 2:30 Lightning Piggy, 3 o'clock the debate on banking. 3:30 it's called Unleash Technological Project. It's a workshop slash discussion. At 4 p.m. we're going to have the Value for Value workshop with who was it? Latinoris, right? No, Lunaticoin, yeah. 4:30 Bitcoin remittance brainstorming. 5 1 bottle 1 Bitcoin. And since it's not going to take that long to drink the whole bottle, 5:15 education and technology. And at 5:30, the risk-free yield with Bitcoin idea. They just go downstairs and just pick a workshop room or go to the hacking area. There's basically, the hacking area is open. That's not just a table in the back, and there's 2 workshop rooms which are pretty much downstairs. And if you need longer, like there's lots of space here. Make yourself at home, and it's for us to use, so it's ours to use. It should be the same as here.
Same, like generally.
Yeah.
I'll figure it out.
Yeah. You're welcome.